Hey guys, in this video I'm going to share with you how I spent $0 and made back $4,985 with Shopify Dropshipping, all with free traffic. So I'm going to show you the real numbers on the back end of Google Analytics for two different stores that I've run this on. I'm also going to share with you the free traffic source that I used and step by step how you can go out there and set this up for your Shopify store. If you don't set this up, you're just leaving a bunch of money on the table that doesn't take that long to set up for your Shopify store. With this video, you'll be able to set this up for yourself as well as understand what else you need to know for this to run automatically and then never have to worry about ad spend for your store. So it doesn't matter what traffic source you're on, if you're on Facebook, Google, Snapchat, Instagram influencers, doesn't matter if you're on a Shopify store or WooCommerce store, BigCommerce store, whatever store you're on, this works for every e-commerce store and brand. So I really suggest that you go out and take action on this video and set it up for your store, because if you don't, you're just leaving a bunch of money on the table that doesn't take more than 10 minutes to set up. Alright, so let me jump onto my computer and go through Google Analytics and also the step-by-step process on how you can do this for your Shopify store and start generating free traffic and getting these crazy returns. So this is how I made $4,985 spending $0 with Shopify Dropshipping. Now the thing is, I think there's actually, if you do the math on what I'm about to show you, I think it's more than 4,985 now. But regardless, let's go on to what the traffic source is. So the traffic source is Pinterest. And Pinterest specifically, we're going to be using a business account in order to be able to do what we're doing. And that's how you can get the Pinterest catalog uploading, because we're going to upload the entire product catalog just like you would on Facebook DPA. Also, Pinterest does have a Shopify app and I don't recommend using it. I have tried it, but it's very, very limited to what you can do with it. All right, so what you need is you're going to need products on your store. Obviously, that's the first thing. You're going to need products. You can't do this before you have products. So if you're thinking, let me set this up while I have Shopify running, you won't be able to, because you need something called an XML file. And I'm going to explain all that in this video and what you need to do and how you're going to be able to upload it. But just know you need your products in first before you can start doing this step. So before I actually go into any of the next steps or what else you need and the XML file, how you actually do it, what I'm going to show you is the actual analytics for Google Analytics to show that I've actually done it and that it has come from Pinterest. And there's also one tweak that I have to fix in the future for one store, and I'm going to explain that now. Alright guys, now we're in Google Analytics. I'm going to be hiding some of the campaigns in here except for the one that I'm going to be speaking of. This is the store that actually I spoke about in another video of mine, which I said how I made $65,000 with Google Ads only. So if you haven't watched that video, also watch that one, because this is the same store. So what I wanted to speak about in this area is this is what Pinterest is. This is the Pinterest campaign, right? It's named FB Dynamic Retargeting. So I want to clear this up for anybody who thinks that I'm actually running this on Facebook and this is not Pinterest and I'm just trying to get away with a video ID or whatever it is. But I will prove that it is actually Pinterest, and that the app that I used initially, which is why I'm showing you how to actually do it properly, because the second store I'm about to show you does have Pinterest as its actual campaign name, while this one has FB Dynamic Retargeting, because the app that I used actually stuffed up the campaign name in the UTM tag. So if you don't know what UTM tags is, it's just the tracking at the end of a URL that lets Google Analytics know what to track, what to show as a campaign name, and so on and so on, where the traffic is basically coming from. So what happened was that it had FB Dynamic Retargeting left inside those tags, so it just kind of ruined that having Pinterest there. So I didn't realize that when I was first doing it. So let me show you that that's actually true. Let me go to Pinterest real quick. All right, so we're here on Pinterest right now, and this is one of the pins that I have, and obviously it's going to be hidden, but what I'm going to show you is that this is my pin itself, and what I'm doing is I'm about to edit the pin, and when I edit this pin, this is where you can see the URL of the website, right? So if I go through and I show you that, okay, this is the URL and this is the variant, or I guess the product name. Then you can see the variant number. Then you can see UTM medium, right? UTM medium is CPC, which means just cost per click when you're running traffic. UTM source, and this is what I mean, where it's showing that the source is actually Facebook. Now, if I wanted to change the tracking on Google Analytics, I would just literally go back and do Pinterest as the source. But the problem with that is I have thousands of pins right now, and there is no way that I can physically go back and change every single URL. So it's just physically impossible. So for now on this store, I just know for myself personally that whatever says Facebook dynamic remarketing is Pinterest. And the next thing with UTM is the campaign name, and this is what I mean on Google Analytics. It's coming up with this campaign name because it says FB. %20 just means space and then dynamic, and then %20 again, then remarketing. So we had 11,500 people come through, and we had about a 1% conversion rate with 124 sales with around $4,318 in sales, where the bulk of the sales came from this store. Now this store's been running longer, and the one thing with Pinterest is you got to understand that it does also take time. With the more products you put in, the better optimized they are. Like right now, I have not really focus so much on Pinterest so much. It's just about whatever's working for me on Google, it will go on to Pinterest automatically. Let me go into the other store that also has Pinterest. Now you can see with this one down here, Pinterest is actually the source name and the campaign name. And you can see also we have 14 sales here with $744 being made there. And this store is a lot newer as well. So that means there is less sales, of course. But if you do a total in that, it comes to around $5,000 total, or just over 5,000, I'm pretty sure. But that's a really nice amount where pretty much the profit margin is around 75% because my cost of goods as well as transaction fees. Actually, no, you know what? I think it's 70% because after cost of goods, which is around 25%, then you have your transaction fees and a little hidden other fees. So it's around 70% profit at the end of the day because I'm not spending any money on ads, and this whole setup takes zero money. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the rest of what you need so you can understand what else needs to be done in order to be able to set up and get the results that I've gotten with Pinterest. So the next step of what you need after you have your products ready to go is you're going to do either of these. You don't have to do both. So you're going to download the XML file of your product list. Then you're going to upload the XML file to a hosting website. So let me say that again. You're going to download, so you go to your product section on Shopify and you're going to export your products. Then because you have just this spreadsheet, at the end of the day, you're just going to have a spreadsheet or a file. That file can't be directly just linked from your computer to Pinterest, right? You can't just upload it to Pinterest. So the only way that you can do that is that you have to go and find a website that can host XML files. So you can literally just type in on Google, hosting XML files. There's plenty of free websites that you can just upload your file to and just have it there. Once you upload the file, you get a URL. That URL is going to have all the way, like whatever it's going to say, www. whatever, and at the end it's going to say .xml. That's when you know you have the right link. And that link is what we're going to be copying and pasting into Pinterest. So as soon as you get that link, you know you're ready to go for the next steps. Now, if you don't want to do that side, the alternative way is the way that I do right now, or that I found out that I could do. So this app is a Google Shopping feed app. Now, if you're not doing Google Shopping, then this app you can still use for the XML file feed if you'd like. If you don't, then use the alternative version I just said. But if you are doing Google Shopping, you should already have this app because for me personally, I think it's the best app to have, not the Shopify made Google Shopping app. Like there's a Google Shopping app just made from Shopify, but the one you want to get is Google Shopping Feed, that app from the App Store. In that app, if you click settings, XML feed option, just click onto that option and it literally sets you up. You just click approve and it sets you up. It syncs everything from your store to that app. That app then gives you a XML file link, just like I was talking about. So that's the easiest option to do. You literally just click approve on the app and it syncs everything in your store from title, product, pictures, everything, and gives you out, and it spits out the XML feed link, which is what you want, that URL. So once you have that URL, then you're ready to go on to the next stage, which is you need to create a Pinterest business account. So with a normal Pinterest account, I don't think that you can do this with because you need a catalog, and a catalog for Pinterest is with a business account because technically the catalog is made for advertising, right? So you're going to be running Pinterest ads. But what I found out was that you don't need to run ads in order to use the catalog. So the catalog gets linked organically to your Pinterest account. So all we're going to do is upload the catalog and you don't have to touch any advertising or nothing like that. So I'm going to show you how to do that in a second, but I just wanted to go through these steps quickly. So you're also going to need Google Analytics like I have for tracking, so you know how much is coming in and out, how many people are coming in from Pinterest and how many people are buying. All right, guys, now we're back on Pinterest. So what you're going to do is you're going to click, once you've set up your business account, so you need to set up your business account first, then come to the home page of Pinterest. And on the top left, you won't be able to see it in this recording, but you'll see it. On the top left, you're going to have two tabs that says analytics and one that says ads. All you're going to do is click on ads. It's going to give you a drop down menu. And then the last one says catalogs. All you're going to do is click onto that. Okay, so then you're going to be taken to this section, right, where you have now a catalog section. Now your one is going to have none of these report statuses. It's going to be literally blank, and you're also going to have to get approval. It takes, I think it's going to be taking 24 hours for it to get done. But literally all you do is follow the steps on here on setting up a catalog. It's literally going to walk you through step by step, and you just go through and you want to add a new source, right? You want to add a new source, a new catalog, and just follow the instructions there. Eventually what it's going to ask you is this, right? When you have your data source, you're going to come through here and you're going to just paste in that URL, right? If I go to the end of the URL, you can see here it says XML, .xml. So if you see .xml, that's when you know you have the right URL. You want to pick your file format, which is XML here. You can also do CVS, CSV, TSV, but I don't have any experience in that, so I'm not going to share around how to do that. And I've found that XML is the cleanest and easiest way to do it. And then you choose your US dollars as normal, but that's only for ads and things. But then you click submit, and then what will happen is it will go into the pending phase, and then you will have it activated. It should go through and be completed within 24 hours. When you do that, what's going to happen after that is you can go to your profile on Pinterest. Now it's your business account. You go to your normal profile and you'll have a tab called shop. And that tab now will have all of those products sitting in that tab, and you'll have all your pins there with the titles, with the pictures in little squares as pins. And they're all being uploaded, and everything will be done for you there. Okay, so the next thing is that I spoke about was Pinterest conversion tag installed on the store. Now, me going back, I'm pretty sure that the conversion tag is only beneficial if you are running ads on Pinterest for Pinterest to track the conversion tag. So if you're not considering doing Pinterest ads, then you can skip that step. I'm not going to show you how to do it. It's pretty simple to install because Pinterest shows you step by step. But if you want to run ads, you'll need that in order for Pinterest to track for you. All right, now with all of this, you know how to set up your Pinterest account, the XML file, where you put that file, and the real proof that I actually pushed Pinterest for my Shopify stores. Now, if you're confused or have any questions about how to do Pinterest, if you want me to make any more videos about Pinterest and go more in depth how I plan on scaling this, then leave some comments down below, let me know, and I'll make a video for that. If you enjoyed this video and found any value in it, then smash the like button because it really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Hit the subscribe button to get all my new videos for Shopify Dropshipping and Google Ads. And hit that notification bell in order to know when I upload a brand new video. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.